Enjoy this session, and I'm going to take about Flex4 new features. And this is Alagubel. I'm a rich media architect working for ASI. And before getting to Flex4 new features, I want to know how many of you beginners in Flex? Near about 15 something. Oh. Okay, freshers in this one. Louder. Okay. This is lunch time. I don't have energy that much. Okay. And freshers 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And before getting to Flex4, I want to ask about Flex with this Flex experience, guys. Because the beginner don't know much about Flex, so I want to conclude that these beginners also get into touch with the Flex, because I am going to take about Flex4 new features and why we choose Flex. Anyone? What is rich internet application?
Fully comprised of Flash. We do the application entirely UI part.
Only for UI part?
That is
interactive with the back viewing. That's the main theme of RA.
What kind of technologies you are using for RA technologies?
We have Flex, Silverlight, Open Latch there.
Okay.
In features.
Ajax and Silverlight. Okay. Why you choose Flex? Why you choose Flex?
I'm not.
Why don't you select
Silverlight?
Flex is easy.
Flex?
Easy and user interface.
How it's easy?
Tag based. No need to tag based.
Tag based?
The main thing is the class player availability is much in the world, so that's why they are choosing the class platform as the main of internet.
Okay.
The availability of class player is 97%. So that's why they are choosing Flex as the internet product. RA.
Okay, fine. I hope the freshers little bit understand the technology. Got it? Okay. And good question. In Flex4 there is a new features, and we are going to see some of our new features. The first one is new set of components, and more importantly an entirely new component architecture. In Flex3, if the designer and the developer working in the same code means they have to modify the same file. If they are developing a main application page means, if the designer want to design anything means he have to work with the same file. Okay, and the developer also have to work with the same file. So there is a confusion with that development. But in Flex4, new set of components are there, where you can develop a skinning component separately and the action script component separately. The developer can work with the Flex with the action script separately, and the designer can work with the skinning component and animation, states, kind of things separately, where the designer can work independently. Got it, na? The Flex3, the designer and developer have to work together. If any design changes means the developer should help the designer to do that. And in Flex4 we have a new set of components to develop independently, and updated MXML language in MXML 2009. First, anybody tell us what is namespace? Namespace. URI. Okay.
Set of schemas defined in that particular menu.
Yeah. Actually, in Flex3 we have used MXML 2006. Okay, and the components are called as Hello component. In Flex4 we are going to use MXML 2009. The same 2006 also available in Flex4. We can develop a Flex3 components with the use of MXML. It means Flex4. The extra feature is the same thing is here. The Flex3 components and the action script. The same structure is here, but the little bit advantage. The new MXML 2009 is available with the Flex4 and the Spark component. The earlier one is Halo component. That is also available with the Flex4, but the new one, Flex4, Spark component also available in Flex4. And integrating FXG. FXG, anyone knowledge about vector graphics? Vector graphics. In Flex4, we are going to use FXG because if you are drawing eclipse, it means ellipse or vector kind of thing means if you are drawing a line means it's integrating with FXG. It's a FXG format, and the Flex4 is going to run only in Flash Builder 4. It means Flash Player 4, and the new ID is Flash Builder 4. With all of these changes, Flex4 applications fully support and require Flash Player 10. Next.
Can run Flex4 SDK and Flex 3.
Yeah.
But you said it's Flash Builder.
I thought it was Flash Player 10. The advantages of Flex4, the new skinning architecture. As I said earlier, that the skinning component is separately. We can develop it separately, and that is called new skinning architecture. And the Flex4 components act as building blocks. The developer can work separately, and the designer can work it separately, and they can integrate it with it. And the Flex4 components are easy and straightforward to extend. The new components are in Flex3. The UI component is base thing for every components. In Flex4, there is a component. There is a class called skinning component. It means the Flex4 Spark components are extended by the skinning component. The next, the Flex SDK main themes. There are 3 main themes are there: design in mind, developer productivity, framework evolution. We are going to see some of these features: Spark component model, MXML 2009, and FXG, compiler performance, two-way binding, CSS improvements, and the improved states and effects and layout, and high fidelity text. Next. This is what the Halo component model architecture. It means the component skin is separately. Just take it as this is a button, and the code and the graphics and layout, animation, paths, states, behavior, logic, and data. Everything is in a single file in Flex3 format. Next. And this is the Spark component model. It means the component and the action script, the behavior, logic, and data is in separate file form within the file, and we can use the skin in separately in MXML format, like graphics, layout, animation, paths, and states. We can maintain it separately. Namespaces and packages. In Flex3, we are used the MX packages because we used only one namespace like 2006 MXML 2006. In Flex4 beta, we are going to use Spark component and Halo component and the MXML 2009 component. It means namespace. And the second point is to avoid name collision in MXML. The Flex4 beta comes with 4 distinct namespaces: MX 2006, the Flex3 namespace, and the MXML 2009 and the Spark and the Halo. The MXML 2000, to use MXML 2006 namespace, we use the prefix MX. The URI will look like this: adobe.com 2006 MXML. You can develop the Flex3 in the namespace of 2006. In MXML 2009, the new MXML language namespace